Hello and welcome to the Vaccination Weekly Roundup. I'm Tim Peplow and here are this week's biggest stories. There's been good news for Dendreon this week, with the company being granted European marketing authorization for its prostate cancer vaccine, Provenge. Despite offering a novel treatment approach to prostate cancer, Provenge has struggled with the US sales since FDA approval in 2010. While Dendreon now has approval to sell Provenge in all 28 EU countries, the question is whether the immunotherapy will actually sell. The cancer vaccine faces some stiff competition in the market, and the high price it commands in the US, about $93,000, may be prohibitive to sales. And our second story this week highlights that it's been a good week for cancer vaccines, as US biotech Agenus announces encouraging results from a phase 2 trial of its brain cancer vaccine. In the 46-patient study, the HSPPC96 immunotherapy used in combination with the current standard of care, showed an almost 18-month median progression-free survival. This represented a 160% increase compared to the current standard of care alone. And based on the Phase 2 data, Agenus says it now plans to discuss potential Phase 3 trials with the FDA. Health officials in the UK county of Leicestershire have apologised for not informing parents that a nasal flu vaccine offered to 70,000 children contained pork gelatin. Pork is not allowed to be consumed by those of Islamic or Jewish faith, and vegetarians may also raise issue with a vaccine containing animal products. Parents and religious groups argued that people had a right to know what was in the vaccines being given, and that the inclusion of a pork-based substance in the vaccine showed a lack of sensitivity. The news comes as a government committee in West Bengal, India, orders a probe into an incident that saw more than 100 children aged under 5 wrongly received the Hep B vaccine instead of the oral polio vaccine. While the mix-up doesn't pose any serious health threats to the children, such an error might undermine trust in the Indian immunisation campaign. Finally, this week's feature presentation is from Fabio Bagnoli of Novartis on designing the next generation of vaccines for global public health. You can click the link to download that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.